Hello and welcome back to your tutorial. By this time, you have already learned creating your very basic building. This time it's a residential structure, two-story with roof of different styles, mixed gable and hip roof. All right. Before we add more features and before we learn more skills in Revit, let's go to inside your building. Let's go to the ground level. One very important tool in Revit is the room modeler. What is room modeler? Perhaps this is very new to you if this is your first time to learn Revit. Okay, in Revit, the rooms are modeled for the simple reason that we want to have the information inside that room. For example, we want to know what is the area of the room, what is the volume of the room, and what would be the finishes used for the room. Floor finishes, wall, ceiling finishes, and even furnitures that will be inside that room. So in order to organize this information, you have to have um, each of your rooms modeled. How do we do that? In your architecture tab, well, before I do this, in short, in simple terms, this is like naming your rooms. If in AutoCAD, what you do is you put a text on this room, you say this is a kitchen, this is the living room, this is the dining room, and then you calculate the area afterwards, taking the perimeter of that room. This is the easier way, and this is the automated way of doing it. Alright? So architecture tab, let's go to your room. Click room. It will go to the modify place room command. See, if you have an enclosed area bounded by 4 or more walls, it will be identified by Revit as a room. For this case, let's say we have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 boundaries of the room, but it is enclosed, so it is detected by Revit as a room. This place is quite a big area actually, and the problem here is that we have an open area, so that's why Revit is not automatically detecting it as a room. But here, this is a simple room with 4 walls. It is detected by Revit as a room. This as well, that as well, that and that. Okay? So let's name these rooms. Model the room first. Just click on them. Now click escape when you're done. And then let's name this room. Let's say this will be your kitchen area. If this can be like your toilet, this can be like your storage, this can be a laundry room, this can be a bedroom, this can be a toilet and bath or bathroom. So we already have the rooms. So what's the advantage of having your rooms modeled? So when you click on the room, it highlights the boundary of that room, that red highlight, and we can now change the tag. Now the room tag it's a room tag which is showing the room number and the room name. But you have room tags with area, then the area will just pop out right there. Okay, you select on that, change that, make it room with area, and so forth, and so on. Okay, we can do that for that as well, and for this. So how do we deal with this area, which is having this opening? All right. So we have what we call here as a room separator. Hatiin natin yung room. This is just like drawing a line, like a separation line in a specified area. So let's just click it there. Now let's try to create a room. So that's already detected as a room. And still, this room is not detected because of this opening area. So if you have a room separator and you close it right here, sasarhan natin. Let's see what happens if it works. Now it works. Kasi kanina, Revit is detecting this as an opening to another place. So now we have added this room separator, a line here. That's why it is now closed. So let's name this as let's say living area. Okay, and maybe this we can name this as dining area. Of course, the plan is no way good. We're just showing you on how we can we apply the skills in a particular project. Okay, you can do better than this, architects. So you can do the same for the upper floor. You go to the first floor level, just a sort of practice. Let's do this again. Go to your room, and what's a good thing here? Oh, we have a problem here. Oh no, this is an open area. No worries. We have another option here that says place room automatically. Subukan natin. Place room automatically. Yun. 4 rooms were created automatically. So it have the Revit detected 4 enclosed areas in the specific floor. Like you have this, that, and this area. So for this room, we can name this as a bedroom. Okay, let's say maybe boys' bedroom. The other one is girls' bedroom. This can be your bathroom. So for this, let's say you want to divide the area. We will do what we have done on the lower floor. So we go now to your room separator. You want to have this area as your staircase. Lagyan natin yan ng room separator to define the staircase. Okay, no problem. And then click escape. Go to your room separator. Sorry. Room separator. Let's have that. Nakahiwalay na yung stairwell. So let's name that. Then let's do more room separator. Let's put a line here to that. And another line here to there. Now let's put the room here. Another one right here. So this tag, you can just drag it here, the middle. Okay, so you know that this is defining that area, that's defining that area, and that's defining that area. Of course, you have more time. Just rename the rooms as you prefer, and then we'll proceed from there. That's your video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.